Alright guys, time to look at Portal again on the channel. Now, we haven't looked at Portal in about 3 months, guys. It was October 5th. I actually looked it up, so it was right around this candle here. And yeah, let's take a look at this once again. It's been some time. Now, I think we were looking at the possibility of this making a little cup and handle. Now, there is a slight deviation here. And I did show on one of my videos yesterday about a cup and handle. I showed Tron. Now, there is going to be sometimes a deviation here and there. It's never going to be a perfect, rounded cup. So, I would say that it's possible that you could still have this little cup action here. And it will come up sometime, right around here. And basically, let's move this over. What it needs to do at that point is kind of like consolidate like this maybe, and then pop. Now, we have to see what Portal will do, how long this, cup takes. But so far, it's still in play. I would say it's possible. There's just a slight deviation, and it doesn't really mean too much. So now let's zoom in here. There is some resistance that is kind of holding Portal down at the moment. It's been holding it down since about mid-December. And you can see there was an attempt here in January, early January, an attempt here in middle January. And right now, we need to break, 22.38 cents on a daily time frame. And then slightly above that is this resistance line. So now, if we get there tomorrow, that actually means this resistance, actually both resistances, will be met at that time. Now, if we take a quick look at Portal here on the tokenomics, guys, basically it's 1 billion max supply. There's not much circulating, guys, so that is actually a good thing to see. You can see I'm heavily down. I bought this at an average cost of about 39 cents. Probably will DCA soon because my holdings are quite small, and it's one of my lower holdings, so yeah, I could, put a little bit in here and kind of DCA my average down. So the high for Portal, now this was way back, when it started. It was in the launch pool on Binance, guys. I sold it somewhere up here at this price, and yeah, like I said, I picked it up down here at 38 cents. So, I'm glad I sold it. I'm glad I didn't hold it. A lot of people thought this was going to the moon. Now it may. But yeah, usually these launch pool projects like Portal that come out in Binance, you just got to give it time. Then you can buy it back. Now, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is falling at the moment, but let's take a look at the monthly time frame. This was the highest monthly candle close so far ever for Bitcoin in history, and it closed above $100,000, guys. So that is, a miracle in itself, basically. That's just, it's not a miracle. I mean, it's just bound to happen. But yeah, you know what I'm getting at, guys. I mean, this is just amazing, and it's really nice to see that we're finally getting a close above 100,000. We were stuck below about 97,000 the past couple of months, and yeah, now we are getting a little bit of a pullback. And on the monthly time frame, we do have support here at 96,500. Basically, this Fibonacci here should hold us. And, if we do dip, maybe that could be the next low. But, we have seen a couple of dips, and last month was lower than the previous month dip. But, yeah, this would be very strong support here at 96,500, I would say. If you were going to set a buy order, that may be where you want to set it now, just because we have that support in the monthly time frame. Now, on a weekly time frame, let's go back here. We are holding this 101, 150 basically. And yeah, I mean, this week has been kind of a doji candle, not really a great candle. And the last, week was kind of pushed back. It's kind of a bearish hammer candle, but still it was green. So let's see, guys. Let's see what next week brings, basically. I don't think we're going to have too much action, the rest of this weekend. But yeah, let's take a quick look at Ethereum. Now, Ethereum yesterday, guys, it was getting that push, and we were well above, this resistance here at about 33.40. And I am a little bit shocked that it pushed all the way back, because yeah, it got as high as about 34.37, and came back and closed, at almost 3,300 exactly. So that's a pretty big pushback, guys. But you can see this resistance is real. It is holding us down. So we either got to make a decision soon. We basically got till the 7th of February if we're going to break down into this lower Fibonacci level than where we're at right now, because this is a dark green, Fibonacci level here. Here you have a light green. So yeah, that would mean we would break down, and support would be at about $3,060. Now, total market cap going down a little bit, but basically just consolidating, guys. I mean, we've been here since 29th of November almost, just kind of consolidating in this whole range. I mean, if you take into account these little dips here, so yeah, we've been here since 21st November actually. So not much going on, just really consolidation, really choppy a little bit. And so yeah, let's take a quick look at the total market cap without Bitcoin. Let me extend this now. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we are coming back to retest this trend line. Whether we break down below it, we have to wait another 14 hours to see. Hopefully we don't. But yeah, you can see that basically this was really resistance until about a couple of days ago. And yeah, let's see what this retest does, guys. Now, the dominance, this morning I posted a picture, and you could see that it had broken down below this trend line. Let me extend this trend line just a little bit here. And I think that's perfect. So now what we're having is a retest of 59%. It got a bounce. You can see perfectly off 58.6. And yeah, it looks like it's trying to break back through the 59%. So let me zoom in here. It's right on it, guys. So yeah, let's see what happens today. Hopefully it gets a rejection and we continue down. Now, taking a look at the liquidation heat map, guys. Others is mostly, the liquidations here. But yeah, I mean, only 302 million have been wrecked. I mean, that's not too bad. But yeah, only, what is this? ONT, shorts are getting wrecked there. But yeah, basically the longs are getting wrecked, all across the liquidation heat map. Now, if we take a look at the monthly returns, guys, February is one of the best months. Right now we're red, but hey, we just started today. Last year, 43% up. Year before that, slightly green. But yeah, the previous couple of years, you did have kind of bigger numbers here. And yeah, I mean, February is probably the best month other than October. I mean, pretty much October and February are the best months for Bitcoin. So I do believe, this will be another good year for it. Now, keep in mind, 2021 was, the last 4-year cycle. This was the last year like we are in right now. And yeah, 36% up, almost 37. Now, before that, 2017 was 23% up. So you can see we have really big, months when we have the last year of the, cycle basically. And yeah, nice to see. So let's take a quick look at the altcoin season index. Let me refresh this. Yesterday it was 57. I don't know if it will be 57, but I think it will probably stay there. They don't refresh this very often. Oh, okay, so it's a 59 now. And yeah, that's basically due to the dip that we saw yesterday. And let's see what happens now. It's just going to retest, like I said. And if it continues down, you'll see this grow, up to maybe over 60, 65. Let's see. I mean, it's looking better, I can say. Now, fear and greed, guys. If we take a look at this, 68 today. Yesterday, I think was, what was it? It says 70, but I don't remember 70. If I refresh it, yeah, it shows me 70. Maybe it was 70. Anyways, today is 68. So I think, oh, okay, yesterday was 76. Yeah, I knew that was wrong. But yeah, 68 today. I'm a little bit happier that it's under 70, personally. Just, you know, we don't want to get too high too quick. So now if we take a look at the bull market peak indicators today, guys, still 100% hold. 0 from 30, you know, indicators have been hit still. So yeah, the best one here is the Pi Cycle top indicator. And if we zoom in here, guys, still, it hasn't crossed. Pretty far from crossing still, and it looks like it's almost going parallel, so it's going to take a while, guys. Now, next week, we do have PMI, ISM numbers, and Bostic speaking on Monday. Tuesday, you got JOLTS job openings, and you have a couple of speakers here. Also factory orders, but that's kind of small. Now, Wednesday, you do have some PMI numbers, ISM here. ADP, non-farm employment change, could be a little bit important. Thursday, jobless claims, non-farm productivity, and you have a couple of, you know, speakers here. And Friday is basically the most important with non-farm payrolls, Michigan numbers here, and you do have like average hourly earnings and private non-farm payrolls. But yeah, basically non-farm payrolls, this number is the most important. Now, as for the next cut, it looks like still almost the same as the other day. 17% believe we're going to get a cut. I am in the 17%, but I am there as long as we keep getting good numbers with CPI and PPI and PCE as well. Now, PCE yesterday wasn't so great. It came in line, but no surprise. So that was a good thing. Now, crypto bubbles, guys. A little bit red today, hour, day, week, red, so we are starting to see a couple of greens pop up, maybe here and there. But yeah, for the most part, today is not looking too good. It's a little bit ugly, unfortunately. And yeah, now if you want to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinando, type in Bitcoin, for example. You'll find the deals here. I am looking more for flexible and maybe 30 days, but I am not looking, you know, to lock up my coins for 180 days or even 90 days. I think is risky at this point. And 360 days, no way, guys. So don't get stuck in a position that you can't get out of, and you know, you'll be unhappy if you can't sell. You know, once your price is hit or you're satisfied with the amount of money you got. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you today. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.